the Georgia Dome. There are 300 schools in attendance. It's getting crazy here. And each one of those schools has a robot. These aren't just regular robots. These are mean machines. See, a couple of months ago, all these schools got a robot kit. A couple of motors, some wheels, and software. That's it. Now, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on down there. You got kids, you got robots, you got games. And since we all know two pretty faces are better than one, we also have Qilan Liu. You ready to go down there?
No, Chris, also forgot about the capes and the hats and the funny hair.
I've never seen anything like this.
All these teams are going head-to-head. Here's a couple we're going to be keeping our eye on. Team 103 from Kittnersville, Pennsylvania. Small town, big dog. One of the top robotic teams in the country.
Heads up, guys.
At the other end of the spectrum, Team 1422 from Fresno, California. The rookies. They're just happy to be here. We'll show you how they do against some of the heavyweights. LA, swimming pools, movie stars, and Team 362. The only all-girls squad in the competition. Across the coast, overachieving underdogs, a team that's got a lot of heart. 395, Morris High School from the South Bronx, New York. The reason why they're all here, the game.
Well, that's bad.
Which takes a bit of getting used to.
Now, Qilan, this is just so simple. Let me explain what happens here. Now, each corner has its own bot, and they all start in the corner. And then they follow this white line up here. Then they kick over the small ball. What happens then is all these purple balls fall down, bots come back, then they try and kick them into this pen. Then there's a shooter behind the pen. They shoot the balls all the way over into this pen right here, but it's not easy because
Good job,
it's kind
Chris.
of floppy.
Good job.
And then they all,
I think I prepared something that might explain this just a little bit
Try to get
easier.
that big yellow ball, and this goes pop right on.
I'm Lawton Barnes. I'm here to explain the game. First things first. Each game, 2 minutes of regulation play. Every team has a partner for each match. That makes it a 2-on-2 competition. Right out of the gate, robots are going to try to knock over one of these yellow balls on the side of the field. That's going to release 18 purple balls held in a cage above the player station. After that, all hell breaks loose. Now, the easiest way to score is to have a person shoot the purple balls into either of the two goals on your side of the field. That gives you 5 points a basket. But to get the balls, the robot has to herd them into where the shooter is standing. Now, here's where it gets fun. The teams can double their points by capping them with the big yellow balls, but that's a lot easier said than done. And the big finish? Any robot that can do a pull-up on this 10-foot high bar in the center of the field gets a whopping 50 points. When 2 minutes are up, the judges add up the points. We have a winner.
See, Qilan, it's really kind of quite simple.
Yeah, real pro, Chris. 50 points.
We're in Atlanta, Georgia, the Georgia Dome, and this line. Can you feel the frenzy?
First out of the gates is Team 395, Morris High School out of the South Bronx, New York. Our own Lawton Barnes is calling the action for us today. We'll hand it over to him.
Team 395 in the red jerseys, Morris High School from the South Bronx. The robots are in autonomous mode now. Contestants ready at the joysticks. 395's infrared sensors fully illuminated, honing in on the target, looking for the release.
Suck it back in and get around behind them. Come on. I got that goal. Push that goal. Push that goal. Push that goal. All the way back.
Nice strategy. They're moving the goal closer to the shooter to make it a chip shot for Mark Banks, but they are under attack from the 16 bot trying to block them.
All right. Go hang. Go hang. Go hang. Do you want to go? Go. Try up again. Up again.
And there's the ball drop.
Come on, keep coming up, keep coming up, keep coming up, keep coming up.
His teammates will have to uncap the goal by removing the 2X yellow ball. They'll try to replace it later to double their score.
Back out a little. There you go.
The double yellow in the pinchers. They've got it open. Fire away there, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with your glasses and all that.
All in, all in, all in, all in. All in, all in, all in. Mark, you got to get those in. Mark, all in. Come on, come on, come on. In, tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Go hang, guys. Hang, hang, hang. You got to try and hang.
Time is down to 19. Going for the bar. That bot's got to do a chin-up for the 50 bonus points. The opponent's got his hooks on the bar. 395 is stuck on hump. And they're rear-ended by the 16 robot.
3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, Morris High School takes the tough loss.
That's how the game is played. Now let's see who's playing it. That's Team 103 from Pennsylvania doing some last-minute work in the pits. Traditionally, small-town teams don't fare well at the national level, but apparently somebody forgot to tell them that. Welcome to Kittnersville, PA. Quiet. Peaceful. Maybe even a bit sleepy. No mega corporations. No sprawling factories. None of the things usually associated with the country's top robotic teams. Which makes Palisades High School all the more remarkable. You see, they have this in their trophy cabinet. The National Chairman's Award. The big guy. The one everybody in Atlanta is gunning for. As for how a little school from the middle of nowhere does it, in short, they are a machine. 40 members strong and stacked with talent, including tested veterans Mike Williams and Zach Loudon.
Me and Zach both registered into a preschool in Doylestown, and we've just kind of been friends ever since.
I think we met in preschool, Mrs. K's class, I think. I don't know what the initial stands for, so it was just Mrs. K.
Me and Zach, I think, kind of have contradicting personality.
I'm a bit pessimistic on certain issues, and I always look down and I'm like, oh man, it's never going to get done, or this is going to turn out to be crap. He can see me going down the tunnel.
Zach can be a very gloom and doom person sometimes, but I don't know, just try to keep it positive.
Basically, he's the driver of the robot, I'm the operator of the robot.
Zach and Mike have a jack of all trades on their hands this year. The robot has speed.
Okay, turn
It can herd. It can hang, and it can cap. But finding the time to practice, now that takes a little planning.
Track,
Soccer,
Students for Social Change,
the tech team,
Key Club,
Magical Singers,
National Honor Society,
Scholars Bowl,
Kids for Kindness,
Ski Club,
FBLA,
Future Business Leaders of America,
German Club,
tennis
team,
AP Bio, Marine Research Team,
Yearbook Club,
the play.
It's in the play.
Wait a minute. The play? Yeah, somehow they found time to earn roles in the school's production of Damn Yankees. Long hours, late nights, and a robot that's not to be messed with. All things that have this small-town team thinking big in Atlanta. Let's meet the court jesters of this competition. The robot may need a little work. Okay, a lot of work. But they're just happy to be here. Team 1422 from Fresno, California.
Some of us, this is really the first time for them doing anything like this. They've never fabricated anything. They've never really had to design something that had to work. They've never had to organize, really. And so there's going to be waste. There's going to be time blown. We're going to be behind schedule. Stuff might not work. We don't know what'll happen.
Meet the rookies, the kids from Fresno, California.
Yeah.
It's their first robot.
Okay. Oh, this thing might just fall apart when we try to get it to run. A lot of variables. It's a long shot. We don't know. It depends on a lot of stuff, and I don't know. We'll see what happens.
William Litton is the brain behind the team's scissor lift. It's supposed to get him up on the bar.
I am a terrible team player. I mean, just working with other people, so that's just frustrating sometimes.
Hey, nobody said getting a 130-pound robot to do a pull-up was easy.
Now lift it up. Okay. Okay.
Now good.
That's good. That's good.
Stop! They want to actually try that again, you know, if we could actually do that without yelling and talking. We just could do it.
Oh well, who cares?
When they're not in school, the kids gorge on free fruit at an old farm outside of town.
Like a big one.
It's where they practice. That is to say, practice playing dodgeball. Or breakdancing.
Is that a new fashion? No, just our track kills. Hey.
As for the robot,
we need this to do two things. We need it to be able to pick itself up, and we need it to pick up the bonus ball. We don't want to have it wobbling around a lot. Does it release when you drive? It's really exciting to see it all come together. All the work, because it's 6 weeks worth of work, and then 2 weeks before that getting ready, because we're a rookie team. It's just really exciting to see it come all, all come together.
Taking its first steps.
Yeah.
Let's get it up there.
So what happens when a powerhouse like Team 103 takes on a bunch of rookies who are just plain old happy to be here?
Get the new battery. I will. Okay.
Well, we're about to find out. Fresno and Pennsylvania, get ready to get it on.
There's a bunch of teams that are still 3-0.
All right, let's get going. Get a hat. Hat. Robot coming through, thank you.
4 robots on the field, 2 on each team. Game on! Pennsylvania, Team 103 in the navy blue. The Motley Fools from Fresno with the jester's hats. They think they're at Burning Man or something.
All right, just gonna swing around, nudge it in front, then we'll get the ball.
Fresno, team number 1422. Charge! Gentlemen, man your joysticks.
Swing around.
Penn, bringing the goals closer to home. Both goals still blocked by the bonus ball. Your referee today, Seymour Butts.
Let it go.
Let
it go.
Hold on, stay there.
Fresno's teammate trying to get 50 points by hanging on the bar. Fresno is trying to move the mobile goal.
Put my brake down in the back.
Oh, Pennsylvania has flipped over. This could be devastating. Fresno showing major cojones here. They came into this game to play D. They told their partner, you go for the bar, we go for the block, and they pushed Penn all over the score. Pennsylvania finally rights itself. It's not over yet.
Don't worry about it.
Can't get the ball out of my way.
Go, straight. I'm trying.
Look at this Fresno team. 1422 is just harassing Pennsylvania, showing them no respect.
Oh, no. Turn.
Go up.
I can.
One with the hand on the bar, one reaching.
Shoot it.
Time drawing to a close.
We're not gonna have enough time.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, close but no cigar. Fresno chalks one up in the W column.
Good job, guys. Good job, guys.
How does that score make you feel?
It feels great. We were actually able to move the goal. These guys were awesome. I felt great about that one. Best round that we've ever had. We got to clear the area.
Hey, Mike, what's up with Fresno harassing you guys?
I have no clue. It was just a bad round. We flipped over in the beginning and just couldn't seem to get it together from there.
But at least you flipped back.
Yeah, we got ourselves up. That's the second time that happened, so hopefully better luck next time.
Oh, you're sound down. Are you out of the game?
Nah, not yet. We're never out of the game.
Get in there, Tiger. Go get him.
All right.
The Georgia Dome is already hopping, and we are just getting started. Wow. LA, get ready to get it on. Pennsylvania looks to get in the win column. And when you think South Bronx, robotics probably isn't the first thing to enter your mind. We'll see if Morris High School can change all that. The metal is starting to fly. Stick around.
The Screensavers, tonight at 12/11 Central, only on
The road to Atlanta. Kids from all over the country descend on the Georgia Dome. They're excited and they're tired.
Good morning, everyone. In about 2 minutes, we'll be letting general admission down these escalators.
The kids from Pennsylvania and Fresno show up early. And there's no time to spare.
You guys, have you checked in yet for the team?
Yep.
Do you have your wristbands? You need to check in up front in order to get your wristbands.
Down in the pits, 300 robots lie in wait. And one by one, the teams get cracking. Some are in a little better shape than others.
Oh my God, it's broken.
Can I go over here? Where? Oh. Hey, Ryan. Ryan! Man.
We got in last night. Yeah, we had a really good time last night. We went out for Mexican food, and we were surprised because we didn't think we could find that in Georgia.
The kids from Fresno are a little bit busier than the others. Remember that scissor lift idea we told you about earlier?
Okay, no, good. That's good. Stop!
Well, that's over. They've scrapped it in favor of a big red hook.
Bending the wrong way.
Good luck, fellas. Yeah, it really does take all kinds. Teams from all around the country have traveled to Atlanta for the championships. Some came by bus, some by plane. But for one very unique team, the road to the finals goes all the way back to a subway ride. New York, New York. So nice they named it twice. It's the capital of the world, the city that never sleeps. But head just a little ways uptown, and the bright lights begin to fade. This is the South Bronx. Just a stone's throw away from Manhattan, but a world apart. It's one of the poorest areas in the entire country, riddled with crime, drugs, gangs, and right in the heart of it, Morris High School.
Where I come from, all I see around me is negativity. And if you do something positive, everything that comes back to you is negative, because now they thinking you're trying to be something you're not.
Isaiah Guidey is co-captain of the Morris team, along with his best friend, Mark Banks.
Robotics is #1.
No.
That is the #1 priority.
Actually, no, that's not.
If I had no legs, I'll spend into robotics.
Oh, shut up.
It happened before. These legs are fake.
For them and the other members of the squad, the road out of the South Bronx begins with a bus ride, and then a subway.
The next stop is 149th Street, Grand Concourse.
Then another one.
Yeah, that's nice. The two train, robotics. Hello, miss.
Their destination, the Ivy League, Columbia University.
Hey, Gian! Do the gangster Rocky. He's like, forget the eggs, I'm drinking a Colt 45.
It's here at the school's engineering department that Morris does its thing.
The power of the kids.
Building the parts, constructing the frame, and of course, toying with outrageous concepts.
I want to build a flamethrower on it, so when it opens the claws, fire comes out like,
As you might imagine, when you're from the Bronx, being on the robotics team takes a little getting used to.
I really thought it was some geek stuff. I was like, man, these people's crazy. I was really happy to see Columbia, like, it was a university, it was really nice. But when I got, I'm like, who are all these geeks? And everybody's like, eh. The glasses, it was like really stereotypical. But then after I got to first do something hands-on, it got really interesting. And I got hooked, and I started liking it more. I started thinking about robotics. Like, now, like, when I walk in the street and I see like a crane arm, I'm like, we could do that, so it's really like that.
Morris's robot won't be the prettiest on the field in Atlanta, and you'll have trouble finding a bigger underdog. Not that that matters.
Being from the South Bronx, I don't normally see things like this at all, so this is amazing. Like, being in a place where kids all around the world come to, you know, normally I would never came to a place like this if it wasn't for First Robotics. The vibe you get from the students is like, they're like really smart, they know what they're doing. That vibe goes on to you and you start thinking the same. Plus in the South Bronx, like, it's really clean here. Normally I do not see this in the Bronx at all, so this is like a big thing.
From the South Bronx to the Ivy League and on to Atlanta. All part of one big ride for the team from Morris High School. Who says robots aren't for girls? Meet the ladies from Southern California, adding a feminine touch to this whole thing. The Archer School for Girls from Los Angeles, California.
For Southern California-wise, I love it here. I love the sun. I love the beach. I'm a person, if it's, you know, below 40, I don't go outside. It's too cold. So, and I know that's really stupid.
I think Archer, it's sheltering in a way, but also it brings you in touch with like the real world as well. And you have so many opportunities at Archer that you know, lots of kids don't have.
Tom Hanks' daughter went there.
Jim Carrey's
daughter went there.
She's very funny.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ariana Huffington. Hi, we're with robotics.
Okay, great. Come in.
He's new.
Everyone here is like, and this is cheesy, but we're like sisters. We're making a shelf that goes underneath it, and it will guide it through here. And wind it up so we can pull ourselves with the hook that we're already assembling. Hopefully it will be strong enough to pull like our whole robot up. But you get 50 points if you do that.
Does it go on here?
Yeah, it fits in there. Clips in here. It's like where's the hook? Yeah. And then
I'm kind of worried about the arm just because there is so much that could go wrong with it. It stays on there.
It goes like that. If we have a good driver, it won't be a problem.
So it clips in here.
Yeah.
It clips in here. Yeah. Something always goes wrong, even if you have the best system. It really does. I mean, so. But you fix it, and it works most of the time.
and then some of the time it doesn't.
Okay, so you guys want to flip it upside down?
It's upside down?
It is upside down. Yeah. Do you want to get the other side? One, 1, 2, 3.
Beautifulness.
What about shooting? You guys know who's going to do that?
I'm tall enough. I'm like the tallest on the team, so first you have to get over a 7-foot-high like barrier and then into the goal. So, and also like my dad makes me come and play basketball with him all the time.
Are you a good shot?
I'm not bad, but I wouldn't say I'm like good. Even though my parents want me to do a little more sports, I decided robotics is like my life right now.
The all-girls team from LA tries to prove they can play with the boys. And the rookies roll on. Fresno making a splash in their first time out. We're back at the Georgia Dome. It's Let Her Rip, First Robotics. Okay, the girls are about to start one of their toughest matches against the Pennsylvania powerhouse.
Very important.
I got Mike, I got Zach. Ain't no monkey business now except for that little robot they got going on. They're from Pennsylvania, Team 103. You guys got your eye on the prize? You ready?
Can't wait.
You psyched? You focused?
Yeah.
Do you also realize that you're going against a bunch of girls in this match?
We kind of realize that. A little worried about if we lose.
Girls!
We understand they're girls.
Mike, girls!
They're not normal girls.
Oh, they're not?
No.
Okay, Chilan, let's see how the girls are doing.
Chris, I'm standing here with Erin from the Archer School for Girls. How are we feeling, Erin?
I'm really nervous, but really excited. It's our second match. We're kind of nervous. We hope we do better than last time. And actually, I'm pretty sure we will. So I'm really nervous.
Are you being muscled by all the boys?
Not really, kind of, but we can muscle back.
This match, Pennsylvania in dark blue, Los Angeles in light blue. Stand by for the signal. Penn and their partner going straight for the ball drop. The partner gets there first. Here comes the balls.
That's the wrong goal.
Now the players ready to take control.
Easy, easy.
Penn moving the goal in near the shooting line.
I don't. No air pressure.
Penn taking 5-point jumpers.
That's perfect.
LA's partner in this match using a cylindrical plexiglass collector to deliver the scoring balls.
Go away with them. I'm following.
Pennsylvania, number 103, playing defense. He is trying to keep that collection cylinder from filling up. This collector and hopper contraption demonstrating a very high degree of ball control. LA heads for the hang bar early on. LA's arm fully extended. They'll hoist themselves up with a cable and a winch.
Right. That's perfect. Take your time.
LA is on the bar. I tell you, I did not expect to see that.
You got plenty of time.
Pennsylvania reaches for the bar right on their heels. They're hoist a hook and ladder arrangement.
Come on, guys. We need that tap. We need that tap.
They mount.
Come on, guys.
They're airborne. All the action in this match, center stage, is LA's partner now going for the bar. They join their partner on the bar.
Come on, guys.
Pennsylvania now dependent on their partner to cap the scoring basket with the yellow multiplier. The double yellow in their grasp and in the basket, nice form. Penn celebrates as time expires, but Pennsylvania does not have enough 5-point balls under the double yellow to make up for their opponents hanging both bots on the bars. Victory, Los Angeles.
Chilan Liu is back in the pit area where some of our teams are making some last-minute fixes. Let's send it down to her.
Chris, Chris, this is the pit. This is where all the magic happens. I'm talking thousands of teenagers come together with hammers, nuts, bolts, and a whole lot of metal to build robots.
The kids from Fresno are still working on their brand new arm. You remember, they decided to change it when they showed up.
This was the fastest thing that we could possibly do. Anything else would have taken forever, and we wouldn't have been able to get it done.
It's a drastic last-minute change. Let's hope it helps. And the girls from LA are hanging in there, too.
It's the end of the day, and everyone's really tired, and we have to clean up. Just go, clean up, clean up. Everybody get in their chair, clean up, clean up. And then that's how it goes.
That was special. Thank you, Erin. Making robot magic to my left. I'm going to hang out with my friend Mason. Back to you.
How's it going?
Like rooting for the underdog? Well, you're going to get your chance.
Go hang, go hang, go hang, go hang, go hang, go hang.
Morris High School from the Bronx surprising everybody so far. We'll see if they can keep it going. The metal's starting to fly, baby. We'll be right back after this. Kids are screaming, metal's flying. Hot Atlanta living up to its name, and we are only halfway home. All right, let's get you up to speed on some of the teams we've been following. The expression on Pennsylvania captain Mike Williams' face says it all. A frustrating day for Team 103. The robot is working fine, but it's getting banged around on the field. A lot of teams just content with playing defense against the team from Pennsy. They are not out of it yet, but they are going to need a big-time win for any hopes of advancing to the playoffs.
We get a new robot every single match.
At this point, the rookie team from Fresno is just trying to hang on.
Your controller's falling out.
Thank you.
But hey, they are having a hell of a time doing it. And how the robot is still functioning, I have no idea.
I'm trying.
By my count, they're on their 6th design of the day. Got to give them some credit for sticking their noses in with the big boys, though. The all-girls squad from LA, another young team with a schizophrenic robot. They had a huge win earlier in the day against Pennsylvania. Since then, though, they've run into some problems, including a heartbreaking loss last time out. Chilon's with the girls right now to find out what went wrong.
That's right, Chris. I'm standing here in the heart of the pit, and I'm at the Archer School for Girls. They've just lost the match. And I hear your robot got pummeled. What happened?
Well, the other team kind of knocked us over the platform, and they also pinned our other team member, so they couldn't cap the ball. So we therefore didn't get enough points, therefore lost the match.
But your robot was smoking out there. So, I mean, you guys have another match, right? Are you going to be able to make it? Are you going to be able to rumble?
We're not done yet. Believe me, trust me.
All right. Well, good luck. Chris?
All right, Chilon, LA not ready to throw in a towel. They have one more match left. We'll see how they do. Finally, the Cinderella story of the championships. Morris High School from the South Bronx started out slow, but have since caught fire. They have reeled off victory after victory, upset after upset. Mark Banks has been putting on a shooting display from behind the line. And the robot, which honestly looks like a bunch of wood and PVC piping, has outperformed some of the best machines from around the country. If you told me before the competition that Morris would be going to the playoffs, I wouldn't have believed you. But they qualified, they are going, and it's going to be fun to watch. It's now or never for last year's champions. Pennsylvania Team 103 is taking the field.
Pennsylvania ready to play. Here's the start. Both teams quickly deadlocked, trying to push the goals into a blocking position. They'll have a little back and forth there. Not going to work. Players are going to have to take over. Penn has the double yellow multiplier in their grasp. Their opponents playing some hella wicked defense here.
Take your time.
Pennsylvania getting screwed, blued, and tattooed. The game's creators showing a sick sense of revenge here. They're unleashing dozens of vicious robots on the very same dodgeballs they got hammered with in 4th grade PE. Penn in big trouble here. They drop the 2X ball. They're giving up on the scoring ball. Oh, Penn's partner flips over. They will have to try to use their lifter arm as a riding mechanism. They may be stuck for the rest of the game.
Go backwards. It doesn't matter. Come on, come on, come on. Go backwards.
This defense has Penn on the run. 356 still hammering away on defense. 356 doing everything they can to keep Pennsylvania out of scoring territory. And now they're tangled together. Penn's wiring entangled on the defender's lifting arm. The 343 bot made an unchallenged run for the bar, mounted easily. Pennsylvania going from bad to worse, their partner still immobilized. Pennsylvania unable to reach the platform. The lifting arm they've deployed so well in the past, hopelessly out of reach this time. Time expires, that's the match. Pennsylvania suffers a punishing knockout. A terribly disappointing finish for this team. Send them home.
Well, it's just about that time. Somebody's going to the playoffs and somebody's getting on a bus. We're going to separate the men from the boys right after this. All right, the girls from Southern Cali must get a win here to get to the finals. Let's send it down to the field.
Ready, ready, ready. You're a senior, you're graduating, you're leaving. Last competition, how does that make you feel?
I'm kind of emotional right now.
Hold your hand out. Let me see. Let me see you shake.
It's really slight. It's not that big.
I see it. I see the tension building. All right, good luck, girls.
Los Angeles 362 ready for this heat. They're in light blue jerseys. They call themselves the Muses. Out of the gate, this match, an action-packed thrill a minute. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Okay, which one of you girls wants to drive? Now under human control, LA 362 sets up, hesitates, inventing a new game plan on the fly. LA will attempt to reach the pull-up bar by attempting to drive directly through the scoring basket. Their efforts thwarted by an indestructible wall of polyvinyl chloride tubing. And the balls come down. The girls don't seem too interested. Now stuck on the step and under attack. LA's teammate moves into good position to mount the pull-up bar.
There you go.
Plenty of time on the clock. 362 fighting to climb the stairs. And now they're off. And now they're back on. All LA cares about is hanging on that bar, folks. Once they do that, this match is in the bag. And they're almost there.
We can't go any farther.
And the hook falls off. That hook fell off. LA's teammate did swing on the bar. They'll score enough to chalk up a win, but for Los Angeles 362, they will not score enough points to advance. Come back next year.
Your last match, your last robot, does she make history for you?
Of course she makes history, but maybe not in the perfect way I wanted her to.
Well, when you graduate, you can kiss her goodbye.
So Pennsylvania and LA go down, but at least they went swinging. Fresno steps up to the plate when Let Her Rip rolls on. All right, welcome back to the Georgia Dome. Things really starting to heat up. There we go. Before the break, it was two very different teams suffering the same result. The all-girls team from LA really impressed here in Atlanta. In fact, they were a broken hook away from making a run at the playoffs. All in all, though, they did the West Coast proud and are leaving happy. Pennsylvania's tournament also coming to an end. What can you say? Their reputation preceded them. They were the target for harassment all day long. Last match being no exception. A frustrating tourney for a great team. They've come a long way, the kids from Fresno who never even thought they'd be here. And now, fighting for a spot in the finals. Let's see what happens.
Chris, I'm in line with a cart robotics team. Now, guys, you come with a new robot every single time. What's different about this one?
Well, actually, we didn't really change it, but we finished this. This is our capping device. Our last round, we had that, but we didn't use it. We got a better thumb to grab it. We added this extension. We're going to be able to grab onto that goal and move this out and decap that ball all at the same time. So that's the plan at the beginning of the match, to try and do that.
Good strategy. I hope you guys win. Good luck.
10, 14, 22! Fresno, the 14-22 team, they're wearing red jerseys and jester hats.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. Don't do this to us.
Oh, Fresno still at the starting line when their opponent slams the goal all the way into Fresno's ball claim area and pins Fresno between the goal and the wall. That is a tough break this early in the heat.
I'm not getting much power. Man, it's tweaking out again. I got nothing. Nothing but right turn again. No left turn. I got no left turn, guys.
Oh, let's be honest here, folks. This robot is a complete mess. Now the scoring balls are released. Fresno fighting its way out of the corner.
Not even right turn anymore, man.
I don't think they have full control of this robot. No, their steering is not working. They took a frontal hit from the base of the goal, and they are not going to be a threat in this match if they can't get that fixed. Another robot attempting to pop the balls while rubbing them against a sharp metal edge. No points for it, but I like their style. The other three bots take advantage of 14-22's condition. They all head for the bar.
Come on, guys, you can hang.
Two machines have hooks in position. Now three, reaching, pulling, hoisting. This heat will end up a three-swing. Fresno too far away to hit the bar, can barely control their steering.
Get it up there.
You have to wonder how much damage that thing took at the beginning of the match when it got hit by the other bot.
I'm working.
The arm extending upward, flails around uselessly and drops the hook. Put it out of its misery. Someone should use that hook to tow 14-22 to the junkyard. Fresno, never a factor in this match from the start. They tinkered with this bot the whole competition. They adjusted their game plan. Nothing worked.
Well, the favorites may have fallen, but Cinderella's still dancing. Morris High School looks to do some damage in the playoffs. We've got all the action right after this. Welcome back to the Georgia Dome. All the other teams are finished except for one. The kids from the South Bronx, they've made it to the finals.
Lawton Barnes, the mouth of the South. He's right in the middle of it. What's going on down there?
He's not wearing the bed. Where's your bed?
Chris, we've got a wardrobe malfunction down here.
We are, because you're one of the judges.